Hello, YTPC. This is Paul from Papa Bear's Nook. What's up, YouTube? Today is a rainy night. Um, Same thing like always. I'll update the title as we get going. It's live, so I don't really focus on the titles yet. I just like to get going, see what we're talking about, and then I'll name the title accordingly. But right now, rainy day. So I got a nice Padron. This is 1926. So these are one of my favorite. This is one of my favorite cigars. I had another one of my favorites today. So I get that every year. Got a new phone. So see how this looks. Hopefully it's a lot better. So got a new camera. What's up, Donnie? So doing late live today. What's up, Todd? Rainy day. We're at church in the morning. A lot of running around today. I was off work, but we had so much to do. Cologne video. Also, I was looking through some of my stuff unpacking. I had a bunch of these samples and stuff from when I did the Scent Explorer, the brag home. So this is Precious Liquids by Richard Herpen. Guys don't know who Richard Herpen is. You ever heard of Tom Ford? He's one of the perfumers, and he ended up starting his own house. That's Richard Herpen. His house is called Precious Liquids. Got a sample pack of them. These are one of my top favorite colognes. He's one of my favorite perfumers. Makes all kinds of like darker tobaccos, and if you know Tom Ford, he made Oud Wood, which is my favorite cologne all time. What I wore at my wedding, and that's when I break out on special occasions. This one, I haven't smelled this one in about a year or two. This is Tobacco Royal. So I did spray it on myself. A little sweeter. This is so you guys will like this one. So this is a smooth and rich scent inspired by pipe tobacco. The fragrance opens with warm spices and transitions into the heart of Tobacco Absolute, Apricot, Davana, Broom Absolute. The base is vanilla, cistus amber, and tonka bean. So this was in 2022. This came out. Let's see if I could see what these notes actually are. As it loads. So to me, I love it. It's warm. Reminds me of like a nice leather couch, smoking your pipe, like that kind of vibe. So hopefully soon I'll be smoking a pipe. Like I said, I got my Padron today. Got a lot of positivity in my life for once. Like, I'm not gonna say too much because every time something good happens, something bad happens to me. So keep it positive today. So I just lit this up real quick while setting up my live. So Davana looks like some kind of green plant. And then Brahm is a yellow flower. Alright, so that's good to know. Definitely exotic. Definitely smell the pipe tobacco kind of vibe. Reminds me of well, it's like that classic, uh, not Cavendish, but I don't know. I'm trying to think of what pipe tobacco would be. It's got the vanilla, um, apricot. Almost reminds me like one of those the Vaughn Shire series, like the Hobbit. Or what's that other one? Uh, the one that Tolkien smoked. Can't think of the name of that one. Well, I'll remember it. Yeah, it's pretty strong. So this one is one of my. It has to be my favorite. Um, I don't remember if this is the 6th or the 35. You'll know, Donnie. So I was at my. I had to go to the barber shop today. I was running late. Um, Another fun thing. I'll talk about that in a minute. But I wanted to go to the wanted to go to the cigar lounge, smoke a cigar, then go get my hair cut. But I only had like a half hour. I'm like, let me just pick up some for tonight. I was gonna pick one up anyway for tonight, but end up getting this one, and they had the KFC, um, the hog or pig, little pig. I forgot which one. The little stubby. So then I got this one. I wanted to get two smaller ones because of the humidity and the rain. So yeah, so I got this one. I think it is the 35. All right. Yeah, so like I mentioned, got my haircut today. Trying to keep it longer now. Um, got my beard done. Using beard butter this time. The Suavito. It's like the classic barbershop. Well, my barbershop anyway. That's all they sell there. So before I went there, while I was running late, I was talking to one of the guys at work. He's got a house in Mexico. He's really into hot sauce and peppers like I am. So we're gonna. I have so many hot sauces, but most of them are like the vinegar-based ones, gift set ones. I have like 4 or 5 like unique hot sauces. I got it at barber shop. It's called Suavito. Comes in a tube. Um, let me see if I could send it in the chat. It works so good. It smells like the barber shop. Let me load this. Suavecito. It's got the got like a skeleton dude with slick back hair. Been around since like 1902 or something. Really thick smoke. I love it. I do that sometimes too. I'll use my shaving cream on it. I can't pick up my. Oh, what's going on here? Pretty sure you can get these online too. Give me a second, I'll look it up. So guys, let me know how the new camera is. Like I said, I got a new phone. Um, well, then the cat out of the bag now. Bridget's pregnant again. So this is why I have a padrone today. Yeah, my laptop's not working too good today. That's funny. I'll just talk about stuff. Oh, I got Discord uploading. That's why. Anyway, so I was talking to my friend at work about different peppers and stuff for the hot sauces, and I was checking to see if I could grow them in this area. Thanks, Todd. So, over the last, like, my whole life, I guess, I've loved hot sauces and started actually looking to see what was in some of my favorite hot sauces. Like, I like it burning hot, like, um, but there's some I stay away from, not because of the taste of the hot sauce, but like there, what I've learned for myself is you have the hot sauces like habaneros and jalapenos and chili peppers and stuff that would be hot, and then it just stays hot, and then you got the ghost peppers that same thing, extremely hot and it stays hot. But then when you start getting hotter, it's kind of crazy because it's like it almost can't take it, but then it disappears. Like your body shuts down to it almost. So those are the ones I like scorpion peppers, dragon's breath peppers. I'm getting a new one I haven't tried yet, T-Rex pepper, and of course the hottest pepper on the planet right now, the Carolina Reaper. So I got those seeds germinating now. So they'll be ready in May to start planting. On the back side of the garden, in a separate enclosed gate, I'm going to have my pepper garden, my hot pepper garden. I did get some cherry peppers, hot cherry peppers, the ones that you could stuff. I'm going to be stuffing them after. I can't think of the word. After I pickle them, I'm gonna stuff them with prosciutto and some cheese, some goat cheese or some. I forgot what kind of cheese goes in them. But I love those pepper poppers. So I got 10 of them. I got 10 of each of them. So 10 hot cherry peppers, 10 what's it called? 10 T-Rexes, so they're like yellow ones, and they look like zigzagged, almost like a T-Rex dinosaur. And then the Carolina Reaper, Dragon's Breath, which is equivalent to a ghost pepper, just a little bit hotter, but a little bit more flavor. It's almost like they pair a lot of times with carrots and like Asian cuisine. Yeah, I could definitely make salsa. So I got my buddy's getting me the heck's the name of it? They're jalapenos, but they're like young jalapenos or something. So I'm gonna use that to make salsa too. But I'm making hot sauces, like my own hot sauces. Um, so not just hot sauces, but like you said, like salsas and this and that. Yeah, it'll be fun to see which ones. My wife does not like them, but like I said, me and my buddy are gonna be doing like a vegetable share. Um, he's got a farm out in Mexico and out in the Dominican Republic, and so I'm trying to get this internet uh, to open. Why isn't it shut? What was the other one? Oh, the scorpion one. Scorpion pepper is one of my favorites. So I'm gonna do two different style hot sauces. One of them just with straight that pepper, and like some of them I'm gonna put mango in and different fruits. Um, and then other ones I'm gonna try my own mixes. So one of my favorite ones is actually got Carolina Reaper, ghost pepper, and some other one. So the dragon's breath is a chili pepper, and then I think they're all chili peppers. So they all look pretty similar. So like I said, I'm gonna have to separate them uh, very carefully. Cause the only difference is like they're like big and fat, and then it's got a little like tail coming down. That's the dragon's breath. But the Carolina Reaper and the Scorpion look similar. The only difference is how the outside skin is. Like the Reaper is almost like bubbly, like a gourd. And then I forgot which one, the Dragon's Breath or the Scorpion is more smooth. But they're all like that red color, except for the T-Rex, it's yellow. It's a yellow chili pepper. So I'm excited. Like I got them, the heat lamp on now in the basement. Um, like I said, the cherry pepper is one of my favorite peppers of all time. That's not a hot. It's hot, but it's like a jalapeno hot. So I've been researching a little bit more about the Scoville level, the heat level. So basically, a bell pepper is 0 to 100, more like 10. Jalapeno is, I believe, 1,000. Like cayenne pepper, I think is like 100 to 500. Um, and 10,000 for jalapeno. And then ghost pepper is like 500,000 to a million. Just to put in perspective. And then as soon as you get the ghost pepper range and above, that's when the experience changes. It goes from burning your mouth off and hope you last through it to um, uh, like overloading your senses pretty much. But it only lasts. This is me. Don't you guys try it unless you have experience, because it took me a long time to build up this tolerance. So it lasts like 10 seconds. Um, I'm not gonna lie, it feels like you're gonna die, and then and then you start getting the flavor of this hot sauce, like the one with the scorpion pepper. It was so good and intense, and then just tastes like sweet carrots with the pepper taste. So it's, and then my trick is to have black coffee with it after, to like a chaser, and that just kills it all. So I've been having like my eggs in the morning with the hot sauce, and have that coffee on standby. So I got a lot of those gift sets that um, I be getting on the holidays. It's like 10 pack from Walmart. They're good, but they're like more vinegar based, water based. I like it more like say carrots for their main note. So I don't like to hiccup from the hot sauces like Tabasco sauce. Like I'll hiccup from it and it's good, but um, it's totally different than like a buffalo sauce. Yeah, I like the heat. That's the problem. Like I just do it for just in case I hiccup. That's why I have the coffee. Yeah, chocolate is good. Love Kokai, like dark chocolate, 100%, like 90 to 100% pure chocolate. Like I said, the heat doesn't bother me. Like I'm one of those crazy people that love that intense experience. So I was getting to like when I have my eggs in the morning, I have the hot sauce, and then like you feel warm a little bit, and then it just puts me in a good mood. So I've been doing that for like 4 months now, and ever since Christmas, I lost about 30 pounds already. Between that, me not being able to eat that much because of my dental work to Lent now, so I've been fasting a lot. So that was my routine. Um, yeah, so like I said, I'm looking forward to um, setting up Bridget's garden. So I finished the gate um, over the week. So now the fence, it's only like a 2 foot fence. It's just for rabbits and stuff that get through our 6 foot fence. So I made a little kick gate. I took one of the cedar panels, cut the legs off, put the 2 brackets on the bottom, and then the little T hinge on the other side. So even though we can step over it, it's more for like Jacob and um, if we do want to open it up, like I said, it's a little kicky. It's like right at your knees. Yeah. So I'm not a fan of eating the pepper like whole. Besides the cherry pepper, those and jalapenos. I like jalapenos and cherry peppers, like whole. But anything else like bothers my stomach. It's weird because I can't have bell peppers, but I can have jalapenos. So I'm thinking like the skin's too much on the bell pepper and that. But for some reason, the hotter peppers don't bother me. Maybe it just burns through everything. I don't know. But yeah, it's weird. I'll have like extremely hot, like the scorpion pepper hot sauce, and I'll be fine. But every once in a while, I'll have like banana pepper or something, and the next day my stomach will be killing me. Yeah, that's pretty much how I am if I eat the peppers. I start slobbering like that. But like I said, hot sauce is totally different. I think it's something with the vinegar and the hot sauce that I like the best. I will be making some mild ones too. Out of it, like some maybe not. So I'm gonna make a verde sauce out of the verde hot sauce out of the jalapenos. Well, I'm gonna be trying all different things. Like salsa sounds like a great thing to do, especially since we're gonna have some tomatoes. Um, my wife's gonna have some beef steak tomatoes and the big cherry tomatoes. I'll see how many um cherry tomatoes I can get. If I get a bunch of cherry tomatoes I could grow, I might do some salsa with that. That'll be fun. But also one that's gonna be really good salsa ones are the T Rex ones. That's supposed to be like a plentiful um hot sauce. So that one's right around 1 million um Scorpio heat level. And the hottest one I have is 1.5 to 2 million. And that's the Carolina Reaper I'm getting. I'm growing. I already have them. They just came in today, the seeds. So like I said, I got the heat lamp on them now. 1 to 2 weeks they should start sprouting. I have they're not planted yet. They're germinating in wet paper towels and sandwich bags. Blew a little air in them, almost like a little mini greenhouse. Yeah. So that's the hottest one on the planet right now. So you can see how crazy I am. That's something I loved when I was growing up. Uh, in high school, we had this place called the Chicken and Egg by the shore. It was open 24 hours, so um, we'd go out drinking and then we go over there, and they had these ones made with ghost pepper called ludicrous wings. And the whole thing about them, it's like no one really buys it. It's more like a gimmick. Like, yeah, you have six of these wings, and you and your table food are free. So we're high school kids, and my buddy was like, "If you eat them, I'll drive you home." So I got through one of them. I was I was uh, I was okay, and then after the second one, I'm like, "Is there any dipping sauce I can add to this?" They're like, "Well, not if you want it free, but we'll give you some dipping sauce on the next one down." So I did that and end up finishing all six. We got food free, and I don't know how I didn't go to the hospital. Like I couldn't even move. Like my friend did have to drive me home. So, but after that, like it killed my stomach for like 10 years. Um, so it turns out it wasn't the. It was something else I had that night with it. It was the pepper, like the whole pepper I had. So that's when I found out it was actually the bell peppers I had in my salad. So I never really had bell peppers. Like, um, besides my dad making. Oh, that's what I had. I had my meal was the stuffed bell peppers, and that's what when I found out I had colitis. So all these years I was avoiding hot sauce, and then slowly started bringing it back in my diet like 5 6 years ago. Just like no longer than that, like 10 years ago. Started with like the Texas Pete buffalo sauce, and I'm like thinking to myself, I'm eating hot buffalo wings this whole time, and I'm fine. So then, um, about 7 years ago, I tried doing like a cleansing diet, seeing what foods I could have in that, and turned out it was the bell peppers and anything with that I forgot the name of that stuff on the skin. Not pectin, but something. I forgot the name of it now. But I couldn't have that. I couldn't have gluten, and one other thing. Oh, milk lactate. So, yeah. So, what do you? 3 years old when I finally know what I can eat or not eat. Found out what I cannot eat. But then obviously I found stuff that I can eat in moderation. Yeah, like I said, I was a slobbering idiot when I had the ludicrous wings too. That was crazy. All right, so back to this cologne. It smells amazing. It's almost like sweet and creamy. There's no leather in it, but that pipe tobacco smell is amazing. Unless you guys want me to, I'm not gonna look up a Padron. It's just fantastic. I think I got the natural actually. Not sure. So, gotta do one more round of rototilling just to even out the garden now. As I've been digging a hole for the gate so I could swing open. So the garden is below the grass level. Because I rototilled it so much, I wanted to do that. So you can step over it if you go to like the side, but when you when you do step over it, like you sink down because it's all rototilled and nice soft dirt. So cool thing is if you go through the gate, it's like you go down like almost a foot and a half. So then you're like even with the garden. So it's kind of like more of an experience going into that. Like, it's like okay, I'm in the garden. Which conjure you on now, Donnie? Yeah, I was gonna do some other colognes too. Like I had this one out, nice old school. Forgot the name of this. I don't even think it's around no more. Jeffrey Bean, Gray Flannel. This is a classic. It's like old school gentleman, like metallic, spicy. Why is this going out? That's strange. Yeah, I know who you. Oh, so you're doing it for? I misread it. Doing for Pat, Pallet, and Piper. Nice. So I only have a little bit of this. Let me see. But this is for you, Todd and Donnie. It's fantastic. It's got that familiar um, DNA in it. Like a lot of not a lot, but some of my favorite tobacco smells. Actually, it's I don't know if he makes it, but it is by Tom Ford. It's Tobacco Vanille. Got that vibe to it, but it's more like earthiness to it. So what's the last conjure blend you had, Donnie? I have a bunch of conjures too. I don't know, you probably have them all, but let me know if I mention one that you don't have. Um, Trying to do it off the top of my head. I got Prince Albert, half and half, Paladin Cherry, the Paladin Black Cherry, Velvet. I got a lot of Velvet, Granger. Oh, nice. What else do I have? This shed smells amazing now. So when I said like scent explore, so this is like the bag that you get first 100 people. There are like samples and samples and samples all through here. These are the ones that I really haven't tried yet, but like got all these different samples of these higher end colognes. Some new houses, New York. Like some of them send you like whole sample sets. So like one of these little jars, if you spray it every day, it'll last you a month. That's like 3 months supply here. Another 3 months supply here. And then 2 more of these. And these 2. So this one I've been wanting to get a bottle of. This is Cedric Boise, and literally it's like a cedar and rum kind of smell. Let's actually see what it says. Does not say what it is. Some of them will tell you like what it smells like. This one does not. But I'm not looking that up. So that's what really good one if we want. This one you could get like it's almost like Polo on them, like between 90 and 120. For a big bottle, if you go right website, sometimes they're like 150 and up. This one is another one that's extremely good. It's called Morning Chest. By William Parfums. That's a pineapple and nice fresh one. This one is nice leather one, African leather. African leather by Memo Paris. And then of course, tobacco royal. And then some other ones he had in here is amber, suede, and salt and pepper. And then this one is pretty good too. I forgot the name of this one. It says Lang something. Lang Gold. So it's like a yellow flower. Latakia Perique Black Irish Twist and Best of the Rest English. Oh wow. That sounds amazing. Definitely a dark conjure. I was thinking too today because I had the KFC. That's what I smoked today. The little piggy or hog. I forgot what it's called. But yeah, I'm kind of down to my 2 types of pipe tobacco now. Bob's Chocolate Flake and Dark Fire Kentucky's. I do like um, Newminster 400, like that type of tobacco. Like I've tried everything, but to me, those are the ones I keep going back. And like another one of my favorite, I be smoking a lot in the cooler nights is Maltese Falcon. That to me, that one is like my go-to pipe tobacco now. I actually have it here, so I'm ready. I keep trying to smoke it, and I can't enjoy it yet because I still got my temps. But this is one of my favorite everyday tobaccos. But my favorite all time is Bob's Chocolate Flake, and then any Dark Fire Kentucky. I love that smokiness, the dark pipe tobacco. Obviously, when I go back into like I used to go out and smoke my pipe in public and Renaissance fairs and that. So I'll bring something sweeter, like some kind of Cavendish blend. Yeah, it sounds good, Donnie. You never tried Bob's Chocolate Flake? I'm gonna have to fix that, Todd. Let me see if I have any. I might give you some of this. Ugh. I got a little bit left. I think this is like 2 cans in here. Well, maybe that's a good thing I didn't send you a package because I'll put some in there. So, little life update. Um, it's been crazy week. I was off today because I'm not getting forced tomorrow. Like I got forced last week. My dad's coming over tomorrow. We're doing our taxes tomorrow. That'd be way too much. Like my wife works now. Like we don't need the overtime. Like we could use it, but we don't. We got our mortgage and bills set without overtime. Like obviously, I could use the money, but not when it's sacrificing family and church time. I'm sorry. Like I don't know any place that um yeah, Passover starts tomorrow too. It's like them forcing you on Easter, even though we're off. Like, they can't, but to me, that's like that. They're messing me up for like 4 days after. Like, so working 6 days a week, one day off, which is the Lord's Day, and then Monday through Friday, I'm like just trying to get back onto my schedule. You know how I am. Like, I try to um, stay with my schedule, and then by the end of the week, I'm like super angry and mad because I can't wake up early enough to drink my coffee and have my cigar and like relax for a little bit before work. Like my routine is I go in at 7, try to get up like 5:30, come out from drink my coffee, have my cigar. It used to be the pipe tobacco. Like I loved that. Like as much as I love cigars, like I miss my pipe tobacco. Um, I don't think I've had it in the shed yet. That's how crazy it is. Like a full week of just relaxing, smoking a pipe. But, but like anything, found my cigars I like. There's some random ones that I've tried over the last couple months that I like, but you can't get them locally. You have to get them on cigar bids. Um, like one of my favorite ones I found. That's not it. Come on. Here it is. This is La Felina. This one was fantastic. It's a nice creamy Connecticut cigar. Not, excuse me. There's not that many Connecticut cigars I like. That one was good. The other one I've been liking is My Father's the Judge. So I'm sticking with the ones that I know I like now. I've tried so many different ones. Got so disappointed with a lot. So I'm sticking with a couple of My Father's. Um, the Grand Habanos like Tiger King, um, Persian King, the Queen, the Oscar Island Gems, the Oscar 2012 Sumatras, um, some of the house cigars I've ended up liking, the Sumatras by Cigar Alley. Um, and then occasionally I like the Avos, but it's strange with Avo. They're like right on that price range. You spend another dollar, you get a Padron. So I'm like, or a LFD. Those I've been liking a lot too. Like I didn't realize when I first got into pipe tobacco, I've had an LFD was the Oscuro, which is really dark and intense, but never thought about trying other ones. I thought that's all they had. And then eventually I started trying the other ones. The only one I didn't like because it was too tight was the bowl from LFD. I do have to try it again, but it's kind of pricey to not have a good experience with it. But yeah, that was. And then the KFCs I'm coming back to now. Had this one today. It was first time in a long time. It's like, yeah. And then my house cigar I'm gonna be having around for the guys are like um, either house cigars or the factory smokes. Depends on how this summer goes, and gonna be have a Bible study here. And I don't think the people are gonna be smoking cigars, but I know a couple people do. So I'll see how that goes, and um, get some sun grown and some Maduro uh, factory smokes. I'm trying to fill out my thinking about what to put in my humidor now, because the last couple months have just been cigar bids, like cheap cigars, not cheap cigars, but like different cheaper cigars. But I'm filtering back to house cigars and factory smokes. Unless I could get a good deal on the cigar bids, but my whole thing is I like to keep stuff stocked that I know I like. I'm done experimenting. I went down that rabbit hole with cigars, like even though so many people warned me about, even Donnie warned me about some of the Zeno Platinums, and I still tried it. I do like the regular Zenos. I think I still have it, so I will be getting them. I can get them for $20 online for a 4 pack. So my Nicaraguan cigars are these. Um, the Victor Sinclairs I will be getting again. I like them. They're pretty good price, and the classic ones I liked a lot. The Stogies, I'm definitely getting them again. The Sumatra Stogies, those are really good. And the Cuba Libre, those were actually surprised me. And then there's a couple other ones that um, I liked. Uh, I'm trying to just pick the ones that I could just go to the store and pick up. I do like um, getting some stuff online, like the Xenos. I'll be getting online. The ones I know I like that I could get a good price for. But doing those cigar bids, like you save a lot of money. But for me, like I'm a shopaholic, so I'll put a bid on one, and I'm like, oh, what if I don't get this bid? I'll put a bid on this lot, and then this lot, and the next thing you know, I get all three lots. I'm like spending like $80, $90 when I was gonna win a lot for $30, $3. Like some of these lots, I want the $3. I think I spent $8 on a 5 pack of these. But then you gotta remember too, shipping is expensive, so $8 is more like a $14 pack, but you're still saving like $30. So yeah, factory smokes are nice. I like the Drew Estate ones. Some I want to try the Querum because it's by the heck's the name of it? It's the same guy as Diamond Crown, same factory. Diamond Crowns, those are the other ones I love. The Diamond Crown #4, the natural ones, those are my dad's favorite, and now I see why. So Friday, tentative golf outing. I want to go golfing. Like my dad said, he'll go, but the whole situation was, oh, do you want to go golfing? I'm like, sure. And then they didn't have a place. They have like 16 people lined up on Good Friday. I'm like, I looked up today. They wanted to go at 10 o'clock. And time I looked it up, they're all booked up until 3 o'clock. And I'm like, so hopefully the other guy set it up for Pensauken, which is another country club that I've never been to, so I can't say nothing. So I have my golf clubs already. So obviously, I was at the cigar lounge and was picking out some. I might just pick up some of those House Sumatras, pack of them. It's a 20 pack for like $60. Can't beat that. Yeah, you basically get one free because it's $6 each, and 20 pack like comes out to like $5 each. Yeah, so that's where I'm at on my cigar journey. Finally came around like I did my pipe tobacco. It usually takes me about a year to satisfy my addiction here. So now I'm turning it back into a hobby like it's supposed to be. But I like to go all in. Like I like to try everything before I make a decision. Like Dark Shark, that's factory smoke. Ah, now you're intriguing me, Donnie. Why do you do this to me? Oh, so if you do want to try these precious liquids, a good website to get them is Max Aroma. Back to the cologne real quick because it's almost an hour. mellowed out. Now it's like a light pipe tobacco smell, a little bit of vanilla. So I do have two Fuente Mexican cigars I'm saving for Cinco de Mayo. Oh, that's what I want to say too. So my buddy from Mexico said, since I just share with him regularly. He's one of my good friends. Say he's gonna bring back some Mexican cigars. So we will see. Connecticut broadleaf Honduras. I do like Honduras cigars. Don't see what they look like. That's not bad. Pack of 20 for 45. It's actually really good. That's, yeah, same price as the factory smokes. Nice. Oh, nice. I see them now. All right. I might. I don't know. They are good. All right. All right. I put them on my list. The Maduros, right, Donnie? They have Maduros too. What? Can't read. Yeah, Maduro. Okay. Yeah, a broadleaf Maduro. Okay. Like long filler Cuban seed. Oh, nice. That's what almost like the Cuba Libre was. Yeah, and that's another thing I've been going. I'll do like the bigger gauge cigars, but like the Gordos. But I've been going back to my Robustos lately. So I don't have time to smoke a whole Gordo anymore. Querum, that's the other one. You ever hear about them? J.C. Newman, the same guy, same company that makes Diamond Crown. I've been wanting to try the sun grown ones. How are they, Donnie? They're a little bit cheaper, but yeah, don't get me wrong. I do like the 50, 55, 60. I even had a 70 gauge. I love them the best. But like I said, I don't have that much time. But when I go golfing, I'm probably gonna pick up some of those the big deal cigars. Those were really good. I think that was a 70 gauge. But I gotta remember what I learned. Those will last a long time, like outside. But if it's windy, forget about it. It's gonna rip apart. It's gonna boat like crazy. Like with this, I'm inside, smoking really slow. It's going out, but I do it on purpose now. Get nice, good smoke. Nice light. I smoke them a little bit too light now. It's crazy. I used to burn the heck out of them. Look, I even had a pretty good burn to it, and I've been chooching away on it, like they say. Look at that smoke. Yeah, that's what I call boating. This is okay for like a cheap cigar kind of okay, or like okay, don't get it. Like okay with the price. I don't know. I'm still on the fence about them. Or is it better to get those cheap Cuban ones? The fake Cubans that they have. I don't know. I think I'm. It's just because it's tough to find the factory smokes around me. I have them, but I have to travel a little farther. I'm getting lazy. Farther is like 5 miles away instead of 2 miles. Instead of my bad. It's I have to go out of my way to get to them instead of on my way home. So that's what it comes down to. Because I have them on sale, 20 pack for $38. And 43. That's for the sun grown. 43 for the Maduros. I've been actually surprisingly liking the squirrels before. Yeah, instead of getting a whole pack, I might try one of each, and that's it. Like $3, $4. Like a grass. So what I'm trying to find, Donnie, is like a mowing the grass cigar. I like my what's it called? I can't think of it now. It's the game Baccarat. Baccarat the game cigars. They're like $6 ones, but I want to go a little bit cheaper for mowing the grass, so I'll try one or two of them out, and then I'll just get the. I wonder if they're cheaper. Let me see. Yeah, I'm the same way. It's just some reason I know they're like bitter and like whatnot, but I like them for some reason. You know which ones I like that are darker? That CAO Bones. That's pretty good. They're like $10 cigars. Or even back to my Buffalo Traces, they're about a little bit like right in between. They're like $8. Where is it? They don't have them here. Yeah, it's like I said. I'm finally finding like yeah, they're a little bit more money. They're like $100 a box. Wow. Yeah, it's like double. Yeah, for that, it's like it's just because they're available like around here. But yeah, for $8, it's like trying to think of other ones. Like I'd rather have the Buffalo Trace for that price. I don't know. I keep going back and forth. Guess I'll just put them both on my list. Whatever I feel like. This Buffalo Trace a little bit darker. So one of these days I'll make a list, and I know which ones I've tried that I wasn't a fan. So almost every cigar I like, except when some of them get bitter down at the end. That's when I put on my do not buy list. Buffalo Trace is like one of my that's why I like the Baccarat. It's got the Mexican binder. Um, yeah, Buffalo Trace is like one of my first cigar boxes I bought. That and the Diamond Crowns. The Maximus Diamond Crown were okay, but I wasn't too much of a fan. But I don't know how I bought a box of the Diamond Crown. 2 boxes of Diamond Crowns. I bought the number fours, the naturals, and the Maximus. Oh, that's right. I wasn't married yet. No, I got bills and family, so I love it. It's crazy how my spending goes from bachelor spending to stuff in the garden, around the house, my son, my wife, food. Before, like, I don't even care about like what I got to eat. Now it's like we have a food menu, and excited to have this garden coming together. Yeah, she already knows. Like I said, I wouldn't trade it for anything. As the light comes out, she's coming out with a knife. No, don't. No, I'm just joking. Don't say that. Um, yeah, she's watching. I hope. That's why I say that stuff, hoping that she'd comment. But yeah, like I said, I'm looking forward to this garden. Like this is her garden. I'm just doing the muscle work right now. So we had like a 3 foot fence, now 2.5 foot fence. Now it's down to a little under a 2 foot fence because I have it sunken. So ground level it's um, like 1 and 3/4, but down below it's 2.5 from the garden to the top. Inside is like almost 3 feet. But like I said, we have a 6 foot fence around the perimeter. 3/4 of it in front of the shed around is not a 6 foot fence yet. But that's in our plan. I'm gonna get one of those horizontal fences to go across the driveway from the house, connect to the other fence. So they would take the baby gate down, and I have one of those, like, I think it's like 4 or 5 foot, the garden fence, just to enclose it for now for the dog and Jacob. Like, it's working for now. It's stuff that um, was left behind and stuff from the apartment. Like, we had the baby gate around our living room department just to keep her son from getting into the china cabinet and kitchen uh, table. What's up, Bridget? Today we have just talking about you. How much I love you. Tobacco Royal by Precious Liquids. I forgot I had this. I found the bag of Scent Explorer. And I was just talking about how over years it went from spending up money on colognes and tobacco, not tobacco, yeah, colognes and uh, cigars, to slowly switching to like house and family spending. That's for you and Jacob, Bridget. I found I don't know which ones these are. I admit my problems right away, Donnie. Like, I kid around too much sometimes. Which one was this? So these are some high-end ones. Can't see. Interlude. I think this is the men's one? Wait, this is mine? Pardon me. This smells good too. It's called Interlude by Homage. These things are expensive. This is like $5 just for this thing, but like I said, I got these all. One price, $25. It was 3 years ago when I did this for like 50 of these. That one's not bad either. Trying to see what it says. Reflection. Yeah, these are the men's ones. I thought I had these were Bridget's. So came in a 4-pack, 2 men's, 2 women's. Gave this. Bridget had these somewhere. So yeah, I got a whole bunch of cologne samples. Like, I need any more cologne. Yeah, rain's starting to. It's like heavy rain now. But the good thing is I'm inside the shed now instead of on the patio getting the wind blowing the rain on me. So I'm nice and dry at least. And it's only maybe about 10 feet from the shed to the house, so it's not too bad. The best thing about having the shed now is all I have to do is bring the cell phone in. Like, I can leave everything else behind and I'll lock it up and not have to worry about it. That's the one good thing the shed does loud. The sound is good. Alright, good. I have Bridget got me the shotgun mic. It's like a whole set by Movo. M-O-V-O. Comes with a light. Actually, I can adjust the light. It's actually low right now. Let's see. Put this up higher. Now it's a little brighter, but now it's like blinding me. Shotgun mic, a little like tripod. You can pick it up and walk with me like I did last week. And then it also came with this cool little. Oh, I can actually show you now. So it comes with a little kit, so you could break them all down. And then if I'm like on the go, doing another live, like comes a little kit. Without showing you too much, got a little mic set. You put that in your pocket and then attaches to your lapel. So that's really cool. Looks like a 2-in-1 that plugs right into the cell phone. So I will try that one of these days and see how that sound is. But I love the shotgun mic. How is the video? This is a brand new camera. I didn't even do a test. It looks good on my end. We'll see. I don't know how the sound is because I haven't checked that yet. That was getting a little harsh there. A quick purge. So, nice. Good. So, a little bit sad story about this. This was my sister's. So this is one of the things when she passed away. I had to clean out the house a little bit, and this is one of the things I grabbed. So anytime I smoke my cigar down, I'll remember her. So you all know this isn't for a cigar, it's for marijuana. But I'm still keeping it for a cigar. Like, she did smoke it legally. She had the green card back then. Now it's legal, so. And it works amazing. Like, I tried all these other things and back to the old school. I do like my Meerschaum one though. Meerschaum one's pretty good too. It's already coloring. But this one is only for like really good for Robusto cigars. This one, any cigar I have, it'll be perfect. So like always, these Padrones smell fantastic. I'm liking these better than some of the higher end Padrones. Higher price Padrones. I'm gonna light this one more time. Hoping I still got enough visible fluid. So this one's from last week's live, so it's still about a week. Yeah, it's dead. So these last about a week now. I sold them both at the same time. This one was dying out too. They last about a week now instead of like 3 or 4 days, so a little bit more use out of them. So I'm still gonna attempt next week to do The 35s. Let me know, Donnie. I'll ship them to you. Just pay me for them. So these are $19.99. They always have these in stock. These and the sixes, they have, wow, two shops. Between the two shops, they have like 20 different Padrones. They have the 90s, the 80s, the Presidentes, the Presidentials, 45s. They have those 40 something dollar ones I don't even attempt to try. I'm happy with these. Like any of the 1926s I love. But the presidential 64, that was really good. But it's crazy. I'm liking these more than the 90s. Another cigar that I love are those the Oscar 2012 Sumatras. I was gonna get that the other day. It is hard to beat, but these are like, I don't know. 90s have more flavor, but I like the way these smoke better. I actually like the 90 natural a lot. The Maduro ones are fantastic. I'm just trying to talk my way out of getting them because they're a little more money, a lot more money. I haven't really tried the regular Padrones, the classic ones. They're, they have so many of them too. Yeah, I've never had bad Padron. Just comparing Padron to Padron is difficult, but like you could tell the difference between some of them. Yeah, I have a Venmo card too, so I could, whenever you're ready, just send it to the Venmo and I'll just buy it with the Venmo and mail it out to you. Next time I go, I'll write a list of all the ones that they have. So there's two shops I go to for my Padrones. One's called Church Hills in Cherry Hill, and the other one is the Cigar Alley in Merchantville. 1000 series, that's the one. That's the ones that I was trying to think of, not classic, 1000. Yeah, they have the 1000 series here too. Maybe I'll do that because they're about the same price as like the Baccarats. I totally forgot about them. I don't know why I'm wasting my money. Stick with what I like James said. Smoke what you like. I was just I don't know why I forgot about them. Like spend the extra dollar and have a Padron. This is why I like having these lives. It like makes me think about eliminating some of my problems here. My first world problems here. Yeah, so like I said, I'm looking forward. Oh, I took pictures of the pre-germination. I'll take a picture of the germination with the. So I got 5 sets going. Jalapenos. I talked to my buddy about when we're gonna meet up. It's got the tomatoes and jalapenos. So, little backstory is terrible. Like my job now, they had second shift and third shift openings for interviews. He wanted second shift. He told him he wanted second shift, and I don't know why they told him that's gonna be a deal breaker because he requested second. I'm like, yeah, but so many people in here came in and said I could only work second shift, and they put him on second shift. Like they had a father and son. One could work third, one could work second. So, as of now, he didn't get the job. I'm like, that was the last straw. Like, I'm gonna try the public works behind me. They're hiring. I gotta hand that application in on Monday. Same pay. Like I said, it's not even 0.1 miles away from work. I could climb the fence and go over there. But it's barbed wire, so I can't really climb it. But that's a whole nother topic. I'm not gonna get into that tonight. It's just a contingency plan. Like, basically a government job over a union job. The only thing is, said my wife's pregnant, so I will not be able to get maternity leave for if I go that job right away, so I won't have those 3 months off. So might, I don't know, because they're hiring now, so might put the application in and see what happens. Put in God's hands, because as much as I want to leave right this second, might be a sign to hold off a little bit. So I am coming up on 9 years. I'm pretty much tenured. The only problem is like they're abusing the contract right now, which I don't even think is legal if we didn't have a contract. So I get during the week they could force you to stay over if too many people call out. They have like up to an hour before the shift to say, oh, by the way, you have to stay 4 hours. Which I don't mind, but the problem is they have overtime that you sign up for a volunteer, so you could come in 4 hours early, but then you get forced to stay 16 because you volunteered for those first 4 hours. But my biggest issue is they don't tell you that you're forced to work Saturday until 11 a.m. on Friday. So if you have plans, you're going somewheres, you have to cancel all that. Otherwise, you get fired if you don't show up. So it's like you can find someone to cover it, but they've been forcing all 3 shifts. So there's like only 1 or 2 people that can cover you, and they have to know the position. So that's my biggest issue. Like, of all these different organizations I'm in, so the last year or 2, they had no overtime for a first shift. Now all of a sudden, new managers are trying to abuse the system. They don't know anyone. They don't care about anyone. So it's like, well, it's not the same job that my dad retired from. My uncle's about to retire. So after they leave, it's like, yeah, it's a whole new world now out there. I'd rather be local, cutting grass, taking trash out now. It's pretty much the same thing I do is pack rolls, take trash out. It's like an even push with better benefits. So losing $1 an hour, but I'll be getting better benefits. Yeah, I know it's like that everywhere. So I'd just rather be close to home, even though I'm only 4.5 miles away from work now. It's like, so my wife's best friend's dad works there. It's not like I'll be not knowing anyone. I don't know, still up in there. Like, I'd rather work there, honestly. But the timing's kind of off right now. Like, baby on the way. So I guess I'll put that in God's hands. Speaking of, Easter's coming up next weekend. Will be I don't know what I'm doing. Obviously church Sunday, but still continuing my fasting and Lent. Yeah, it's a really good job. And like I said, right now it could get me in. My wife knows the manager. So it's basically like time with my family at that job's running out. They're all retiring, and I won't have that extra push there. I'll have an extra push here. It's like, and the crazy thing is, that's kind of pushing me towards leaving now, is all these new people are coming in as qualified operators. So I don't know. That's not even a reason, but so basically, a guy could be there 5-6 years, and if there is a layoff, that guy could get bumped. Someone that just started like 7 months ago because he's a qualified operator now. So it's a union job. So after you've been there a couple of years, you already know how it works. Yeah, I've been praying up with my prayer group too, and all signs point to switching now while I'm still young enough to still have, if I leave and go there, when I retire there in 20 years or 9 years here. So basically be this place and dealing with this stress of management. Not even the stress of management, stress of the contract. The way that they word stuff, it's like you get 50-cent raise, but your insurance goes up because we don't want to give you a raise, kind of thing, for 5 years. So it's like we're barely making cost of living increase. So at the point around here now, back in the day, we're making like $78 more than the bus drivers union, and now they're making more money than us after that time. So it's like, I could see if we're getting like raises above cost of living or close to gas increases, but now we're like the second, third year into the contract. Now it's starting to not be worth the raise. Like, and we had all these people retiring, so they're not going to vote to strike and all this, and a couple of people that did. So yeah, it's not very unionized. And to be fair, we're not a full union, we're a subcontractor union. So it's like any electrical work stuff gets contracted in. We are not electrical workers, we are production So basically, we make HVAC tape, electrical tape, protection tape for 60% of our business is that. Other 40% is like 3M stuff and laminating paper, like making paper for things that want electrical unions. Nothing to do with electrician stuff. So it's like all politics, which I don't like to get into. So yeah, like I said, I'll pray on it, and yeah, that stinks, Donnie. But hopefully you're happy being retired now. My dad loves retirement, but he was not forced by the doctors. He was at the he actually retired at the earliest age. I think he was like 63, 64. So he's coming over tomorrow at noon. He's bringing his puppy over to play with Jacob. Bringing some fish over. So it's probably gonna rain, so I'll probably cook the fish in the oven. Even though I wanted to get the new grill out. It's not new to me. Got a charbroil double grill, double wide, with one of those burners on the side. Gotta get the burner fixed. Yeah, that stinks. Yeah, we're blessed. Like, some days it's like the bills pile up, and then we're pinching pennies. But the other weeks we're doing good. It's just when those weeks happen, it's like no spending. But hopefully having this garden will help us financially with that. We do have really good soil over here. We're right by the river. So that's one of our big projects. So it's the soil's ready. I just do some clippings and stuff. Yeah, insurance is terrible. That happened to my dad too when he retired. He had to get on that Medicare, but he had a good retirement plan, so he's doing good. But he, what, 30 years of, no, 40, 30 years of 401k and of a pension. Like, he's been in union his whole life. He went to GM, to the electrical workers union. But it's tough. Like, I have a 401k, but life happens. Like, I took most of it out when we got married, and a lot of it out to get the house. And now it's like trying to build it up again. Yeah, that's how life is. Like, you start saving money up, and then you have to take it out because something tragic happens, or some bill comes up that something unexpected that you have to pay thousands of dollars for. Yeah, that's what it's for. It's true. And luckily, Knights of Columbus have a good life insurance policy, so it's a little bit of peace of mind if anything, God forbid, does happen. But like I said, it's not for the money. I try to live a day at a time. So if we need the money, we take it. We can't worry about 25 years from now. Like, yeah, so thank God we got this house, and hopefully that'll pay off in the long run too. It's called. Hopefully the interest rates go down so we can refinance in the summer. that's killing us right now with the interest rates. I'm getting tired. My cigar is done. Thank you so much, guys, for the live. Like, I love when I get to sit down, have a cigar, talk with you guys, and time goes by so quick. An hour and 40 minutes. Yeah, so that's another thing. This is not, um, whoa, oh my, see, it's a sign my light went out because it's dead. So, yeah, I believe in heaven. So that is where our eternal life is going to be. Right now, we're just living in this world until we could get there. So, I just try to live a righteous life and do the next best thing, and don't hold any resentments through the night. So, yeah, that's the great thing about life. Like, we're human, we're gonna mess up. My whole thing is when I mess up, I realize it, try to make amends best as I can. God bless you, Todd. Thank you all for a wonderful live, like always. Todd, I'm adding some Bob's Chocolate Flake to your package. I have stamps now. No, yeah, I have stamps, but I need to send a package. I'm like all messed up here. Yeah. So, like I said, thank you all for watching. Peace out. Love you all. God bless.